Okay. Holy shit. This is probably the biggest surprise I've had this week, even though I knew I was getting this beer mail from Guy Lachance from Beer Guy Reviews. Excellent beer reviewer, entertaining beer reviewer, and the most French Canadian beer tuber there is, and he's probably the only one really, but look at this fucking box he sent me. Jesus, man. I'm going to have to rethink what I'm sending to him now. Over 50 pounds, heavy load. LOL. And he made a little poster. I'm actually going to put that on my wall, I think. Guy's vintage Coca-Cola bottle outlet, no pants. Perhaps that's a bit of a safety measure in case they opened it up and wondered, I wonder what's in here. Vintage Coca-Cola bottle collection, not beer. Okay, let's see. I'm going to open this up and then come back and I'll show you what I got. And Jesus, man, you went out of your way, brother. I am definitely gonna pay you back for this one. I'll try my best. Let's just see what's on top here first, and then we'll come back. Some coasters from Bose mixtape series they did. So I guess they got a new one going here now. Oktoberfest artists. Awesome. And same thing, I guess, but a different. Cool. I like these kind of square coasters. Neat. Alright, so put those over there. And what's this? Bose. Ooh, just a little Bose Oktoberfest mix pack. Could there be some Bose in here? Perhaps there is. I've had the Mr. Hyde and the Oktoberfest, or the Octobock. Never had the smoking banana peels, and I've never had the German porter, 2 weeks notice. Hope that's in there. Alright, we'll be right back when I have the beers unpacked. It'll be right back for you. It'll probably be like half an hour for me. Alright, we're back. Right. We did the unboxing. I had the box over there with the bubble wrap that was on the bottles. Here's the bubble wrap that was packed around the bottles. Needless to say, I'm not going to be at a loss for bubble wrap anytime soon. Wow, I'm very taken back. I'm amazed. It's 16 bottles, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 16 beer, man, and a lot of them big ones. Guy, thanks a lot, man. I will try to get back some cool stuff to you. I live in a beer wasteland compared to where you live, so it might take 2 or 3 beer mails to give back the quality you just gave to me here, but I will make a point of it to thank you with beer in return. Holy crap. And given the amount of like porters and stouts in this thing, it's obvious Guy has studied my habits in my natural environment on YouTube, so he knows my beer drinking quite well. So let's just go over the beers here. Here's one I remember just making a comment about how cool the label was a couple days ago. Isiki Nicho, I guess? Imperial Dark Saison from Dieu de Ciel. 9.5% alcohol by volume. Isn't that a great label? I think that's my favorite Dieu de Ciel label right there. Got a samurai there. I don't know what the bird is. Maybe it's a I don't know. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but who cares? A couple of Bose beers. Smoking banana peels. Rausch Weiss beer. So smoked wheat beer, obviously probably smoked on banana peels, I imagine. Or maybe not, who knows. Well, I'll get into it more when I actually do the reviews. Here's the other one from Bose. 2 weeks notice. German Porter. Just the idea of a German Porter is interesting in itself, so that'll be really cool to try. He packaged this shit great, by the way. I mean, yeah, a lot of packaging, and he just super tight. Like, all these bottles survived. Great stuff. Great job, Guy. Cassell Brewery Sleeper Car Double Chocolate Porter. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. 8.2% alcohol by volume. Nice. Here we have La Stout Coffee and Vanilla from Brazier de Montreal. Yeah. That sounds like a really good beer from them. Sometimes they make some pretty weird ones. The Lychee one there was one I didn't like too much. But is that the same brewery? I think that's the same brewery. Pretty sure it is. I don't know. I'll check. Now here's one that's really interesting. This kind of made me have an explosion in my pants. Well, actually, I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing a bathrobe. But Ale de Hardy from Vin d'Orge. No, Brassiers du Monde. Apparently, this is their take on the Thomas Hardy barley wine. 10.5% alcohol by volume. That just that blew my mind, because I know I'm never going to be able to try an authentic Thomas Hardy from England, but perhaps I'll get a little taste of it, or perhaps I'll get a really great duplicate of that beer in this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited for that. Here's True North. I've had a couple beers from them. Pretty good little brewery. Classic India Pale Ale. Awesome. Muskoka Brewery, Twice as Mad Tom IPA. I've heard of the Mad Tom IPA, so apparently this is just the double IPA version of that. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Here is Le Signier Noir, perhaps? Extra stout. Wow. Extra strong stout, yeah, Imperial Stout, 11.5%. Jesus. Nice stuff. Nice. Here's something really cool. This is from Trafalgar Brewing, I believe. Is that the brewery? I think that's who it is. Yeah, Trafalgar Ales and Meads. This will be my first foray into mead of a sort. Mead Braggot, at least. 8.5% alcohol. But look at that cool bottle, man. Corked and everything. That's awesome. Apparently this is like one of the best things from Trafalgar, who don't really get all that many rave reviews from Rhino and his crew. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now the second tier here. Here's another beer from Cameron's, and I'm really excited to try this. I love Cameron's. The Resurrection Roggen Beer. It's a beer made of rye, of course. They're just reading here how they say Roggen beers were made illegal because of the German purity laws in 1516. That's really cool. That is really cool, and it's got a nice big phoenix on there. That's a badass label, man. Excuse me. Here we go, another one. Nickelbrook. Ooh, Nickelbrook beer. I didn't recognize the label design there for a minute. Ontario Wet Hop Pale Ale. Small craft and small batches, authentic citrus, blah, 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 blah. Ignatius Farm apparently provided citrus and floral hops from that. Okay. Ontario Pale Ale, brewed by Nickelbrook. Okay, so Nickelbrook basically brewed these guys beer for them. I see what's going on here. 5.3 alcohol by volume. That's cool. That's very neat. Here's an interesting one. I love the label on this, man. This is E, apparently in a series. They're going all through the alphabet. De la série alphabétique. Yeah. Brasiers Illimité. And this is their Cascade Light Pale Ale. Very cool. So a little light pale ale with Cascade hops, 5%. Yeah, right on. Here's a cool one. Very, very cool one. This is one I've seen the albino rhino just creaming his jeans over the last few days. Mill Street's Vanilla Porter. Apparently this is much sought after. Now in the widget cans. 5% alcohol by volume. So I'll have to chill this one very, very well before I get into it, because these suckers tend to explode just because of the design of their, don't call it a widget because Guinness will sue us, widget that they have. It's actually stuck in the bottom. It's like a different contraption. Just like their canned stout. Very cool. And here's one that I could tell right away is a Russian Imperial Stout of some sort. Don't even have to be able to read Cyrillic lettering to know that. Who is this from? Le Trèfle Noir, Michael Brasserie? Trèfle? I don't know. Wow. Wow. 7%. That's actually pretty light for a Russian Imperial, aged in bourbon barrels. That's actually pretty light for an Imperial Stout. That's on par with like some English ones. So cool. Very, very cool. This is a sessionable one. And here we go. The one that stood out the most, just because it's fucking it's fucking Miami Vice Pink here, man. Rogue. This will be actually the first Rogue product I've ever had. Voodoo Donut, and this is the chocolate, peanut butter, and banana ale. This is that version of this series. I guess they do a different one. Like I think the last one had like bacon and something. Wow. I'm kind of scared to try this one. I've seen this one pretty much as like the when you either really love it or you really hate it kind of beer. I've seen some really positive reviews and some really woo. But that'll be cool. That'll be very awesome to try. Oh man, Guy, thanks a lot, brother. I could sit here for another 20 minutes saying thank you. This is really, really cool of you, man. Picking up this big fucking box, I was just surprised. I expected maybe 3 or 4 beers, and here you sent me 16 beers. I will try to pay you back as best I can in kind, man. Even if it's just like sending you 5 or 6 bottles of Propeller Revolution, because that's all I can find worth picking up for you around here. But I will get you something really cool, I promise. I already got a couple beers for you already sitting in the basement, so I'll hope to get something out to you very quickly. I might just send those beers along anyway, because I was planning on doing a couple beer mails here in the next week or so, and then I'll pick some extra stuff up for you as like an early Christmas present or something like that. I'm going to be doing a JTV show, by the way, tomorrow night, which will be Tuesday, the 22nd? Yeah, the 22nd. 7 p.m. AST, Atlantic Time. And I'll be doing some of these beers during the show. Maybe only 2 or 3, because most of these are big fucking beasts of a beer, and I don't want to get too drunk, but yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a couple of these beers on the show, reviewing them and chatting with whoever happens to show up. So I look forward to seeing you guys there if you decide to show up, and I hope you guys are looking forward to these reviews as much as I am looking forward to doing them, man. Holy crap. This is just great stuff. Big thanks to Guy. If you're not, I'll put a link down to his channel. If you're not subscribed to him, fucking subscribe to the motherfucker. He's an entertaining beer reviewer and quite a talented artist as well. And he gets a lot of cool beers. as you can see by looking right here. Alright guys, I'm going to shut up now. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.